best high school football players from around the world have journeyed to Mexico City, where the passion for football is second to none. The best players from 7 nations matching their skills against high school All-Americans from across the United States, future stars at programs like Alabama, Penn State, and USC. Names like Michael Johnson Jr., Jaleel Billingsley, Dalen Morris, and nation's top recruit, Kayvon Thibodeau. 1, 2, 3, This is your day to begin scouting your future football fantasy picks. This is the time to mark the beginning of their journey to greatness, from high school to college to the NFL, and maybe all the way to camp. The inaugural Hall of Fame World Bowl, presented by Zenith on CBS Sports Network, next.
This is a presentation of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Welcome to the Estadio Azul in Mexico City for a historic day for football. It is the first ever Hall of Fame World Bowl presented by Zenith. It is with special Hispanic pride that I'm looking forward to hosting you in our telecast of 65 of the world's best high school players as the East and West All-Stars, with players from 7 nations joining America's best high school All-Americans. We are here in Mexico because earlier this week on CBS Sports Network, over 30 of these players declared their college choice at the inaugural National Signing Day. Live from both CBS studios in New York and TV Azteca studios in Mexico City. Hello, I'm Anthony Munoz, and I want to introduce my partner for today's telecast, an expert on both the football teams we have here today. He is the National Scouting Director of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Gary Howard. Gary, I'm looking forward to it today. So we have a lot of players out there that we'll be watching. But right now, give me 3 that you want to point out and watch during this football game.
Okay, so let's look at the 2 leaders of both teams. And let's start with the West. They have quarterback Dylan Morris. He's out of Graham-Kapowsin High School in the state of Washington. And this week, he fulfilled his lifelong dream and committing to play for the Washington Huskies. So everything about Dylan I love. He is quick he has a great drop. He has a quick release. He's quick at his reads. And he can basically run an offense very, very efficiently. So then let's go to the East side. You've got Michael Johnson Jr., who is a dual threat quarterback. He's a big, strong, athletic quarterback. He came from the state of Oregon. He is going to go all the way to the Pennsylvania area. He's going to play for Penn State and be with the Nittany Lions. But as a dual threat quarterback, he doesn't look to run first. He's got a great arm. He's developing that every single day. And so you'll see him do great things in the pocket. But if he gets out of the pocket, look out, because he gets in the secondary and he can chew things up pretty quickly. And then let's talk about the number 1 player in the world, Kayvon Thibodeau. He was the most highly recruited player in the 2019 class. He's a defensive end from Southern California at Oaks Christian High School. He decided to stay on the West Coast. He committed to the University of Oregon, but he is electric. He's nothing he can't do from the defensive end position. He's 6'5", 240 pounds, athletic, strong, and fast. So he's going to be great to see him today.
Well, we talked to him this morning. He has a great personality. We also have an incredible lineup of coaches here today. 2 of my Gold Jacket teammates, Will Shields and Rod Woodson. Give us a little insight on some of the other coaches.
Well, yeah, you have London Fletcher out here, and then one of my favorites who I actually watched a ton growing up was Torrey Holt. And so to see those coaches, the NFL legend coaches, come back and spend time with these players during the week, you can see the players that they just were sponges and just soaked it all in. And what they loved was the fact that, hey, these guys played at a high level for a long time. We want to get to where they have played before, so they were taking everything in they could.
Well, I tell you what, great opportunity for these young players to be coached by these legends. Also, we're looking forward to some great football, full of not only football from some festivities here in Mexico as the World Bowl rolls on, presented by Zenith. Ole.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame World All-Star Bowl on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Zenith, the leader in football protective equipment.